Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would do an update on how my weight loss maintenance is going. Many of you have asked how it's going. It's been a while since I did my last video. So I thought I'd give you a quick update on how it's going and sort of what's changed since my last update. So I haven't talked about my weight loss since the middle of April, I think it was. I believe it was the middle of April when I did my last video where I had met my weight loss goals. And for those of you who don't remember, I had set a goal for myself to lose 95 pounds. And on my last update, I was at 96, slightly more than 96 pounds of weight loss, I believe my last update was. So I had reached my goal, and I talked about being nervous about maintaining my weight loss, you know, because statistics show that more than 80% of the people who lose this amount of weight will gain it all back. So I'm very nervous about that. So let's talk about what's happened since then and what I've changed and how it's going. So since that time, it's been 3 months. I have lost a few more pounds. Not so much because I was trying, but I'm trying to find a balance between how many calories I burn in a day and how many calories I consume in a day, because I'm still working out, you know, pretty aggressively, and I'll talk a little bit about that. So I have had to add in, well, let's talk about my weight loss first of all. Since that time, I've lost another almost 4 pounds, which I was not trying to lose any more weight. So I have now lost just slightly more than 100 pounds, which I'm not sorry about that, because, you know, now I can say I lost 100 pounds. And I am still well within a healthy weight range for my age and my height. I'm only 5'2". And I still fall right in the middle of the healthy weight range. So for those of you who think I've lost too much weight, or you know, maybe I've gotten too thin, I haven't. I'm well within a very healthy weight range. I have had to add some extra calories every day to stop my weight loss. So I am now eating roughly 1,800 calories a day on most days. And all I did to increase my calorie intake was increase the amount of lean proteins that I was consuming, and on some days I slightly increased the amount of healthy fats that I'm consuming. So I haven't added any other foods into what I eat, and that has been my plan since the very beginning. I think I talked about in one of my first videos that when I started this journey, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't eat in such a way that I couldn't eat this way for the rest of my life. So the plan was never to get down to my goal weight and then, you know, start consuming some of the foods that I used to consume. That was never my plan. All along my journey, if I've wanted something that isn't very healthy for me, I've allowed myself to have a few bites of it, or to have it once in a great while. But, you know, 90 to 95% of the time, I am eating clean foods. So my body knows how to process them. You know, clean foods, for the most part, aren't all that calorie dense. You know, vegetables, fruits, lean meats aren't terribly calorie dense, so it's easy to sort of find a balance there. But to increase my calories, I chose to increase my calories with healthy proteins for the most part, lean proteins. So from a weight loss perspective, things are, or a weight maintenance perspective, things are going fine. I have been at my current weight now for almost 4 weeks. So I do think I've found the right balance in how many calories I need to be consuming versus how many calories I'm burning. So that has gone really well. I'm feeling great. You know, my body, my skin feels really good. It looks really good. My hair feels healthy. My nails feel healthy. So I feel like, you know, I'm getting all the things I need to get in a day. And I am consuming, like I said, about 1,800 calories a day on most days. I also changed some of what I'm doing from a workout perspective. at the beginning of April, and I don't believe that I talked about this in my last weight loss update. At the beginning of April, I decided to join a CrossFit gym. So I have been attending CrossFit classes now since then. I go 4 or 5 times a week to the gym to work out. For those of you who aren't familiar, a CrossFit gym is a place where you go to do a workout. There is a scheduled workout of the day where one of the trainers or the owner of the gym will write what the workout of the day is. There are certain class times when you go, and everybody in the class is doing the exact same workout. At my gym, they schedule the workouts so that if you attend throughout the week, you will have worked all of your body parts and you will have gotten in 3 really good cardio workouts as well. So that's what I've been doing. For the first time, I will say that I have enjoyed group exercise. I think I talked before that I didn't like group exercise. I felt like I preferred to work out on my own. Now, at my gym where I work out, the classes are very, very good. The people in the classes not everybody is super fit. There are some people that are unbelievably fit in there, and they are very motivating. There are some people like me that are sort of in the middle of their fitness journey, and then there are some people who are very unfit, and we all work out together doing the workouts. The workouts can be adjusted for any fitness level. So I have been doing that 4 or 5 times a week, which is why a lot of you who follow me on Fitbit or who are my friends on Fitbit will see that my number of steps has greatly reduced. And that's because, you know, in CrossFit, while we do some running, it's usually sprinting and it's not long distance. So I am not getting the 6,000 or 7,000 steps in that I was getting every morning during my workouts. I don't get that at a CrossFit class. And then, you know, the CrossFit class is so intense, I'm not going to add additional exercise to my day because I feel like my body is exhausted during that 1-hour training. So my Fitbit steps have definitely been reduced. I do still try to get 10,000 to 12,000 steps in every day because I think that's important. It's a great reminder to stay moving throughout the day, and I do think that's very important. But I'm not, you know, 15,000 to 18,000 steps a day like I used to be. So I do very much enjoy CrossFit. I feel like it has been a challenge like no other for me. You know, some of the exercises are very, very difficult. Pull-ups, climbing a rope, you know, flipping a big tractor tire, swinging a sledgehammer, pushing a sled that has a tremendous amount of weight on it, or has you know, one of the trainers from the class has jumped on the sled that you're trying to push, so it's that much added weight. I feel like it's been a tremendous challenge for me. It has really improved my fitness level, both from a cardio endurance perspective and from a strength perspective. And it has changed my body like nothing else has changed my body. So since I started working out there, I've only lost a couple pounds, and I wasn't trying to lose pounds. I just was trying to get I'm just trying to get super fit. I want my muscles to have really great definition in them, and I want my body to be super strong. And I've talked about this before, and the reason for that is the stronger you are, the stronger your body is, the fewer challenges you're going to have physically as you move, you know, as you move through the aging process. And I want to be as healthy as I can through this aging process. I've talked about this from the beginning. So I have gotten stronger than I've ever been. My entire life I've never been this strong. I've never been able to do pull-ups unassisted like I can now. I've never been able to do real push-ups and lots of them like I can now. So I do feel like it's helped me achieve some major fitness goals for myself, and it has also reshaped my body. My waist is now smaller than I dreamed it could be, I think last time I talked to you, my waist was 26.5 inches. My waist is now 24 inches, which is just, you know, my waist just shrank to nothing. Because all of the muscles in my, you know, all my abdominal muscles are so tight now from the workouts, and the workouts definitely burn lots and lots of fat. So I've shed quite a bit more. I've added muscle weight to my body, but I've shed some additional fat, which is where the sort of balance in the weight loss has come from. My hips are 3.5 inches smaller than they were in my last update. So I never imagined that fat around my hips and thighs would go away, and it is going away. So that's kind of what CrossFit has done for me, and that type of intense training has done for me. So I'm going to continue to go to CrossFit for a while. I'm not sure for how long, but you know, I'm still going 4 or 5 days a week, mostly 4 days. I try to get 4 days of CrossFit training in, which is an hour-long workout. I try to get 4 days of that in, and then on my 5th day, I try to run or do something else, go to yoga, that kind of thing on the 5th day, because I'm trying to get myself in the habit of working out 5 days a week. So I'm down from, through most of my health journey, I was working out 6 days a week. I feel like I'm at a point where 4 or 5 days is enough to keep me where I am and to sort of push me to exceed some of my fitness goals. Having an extra day of rest has definitely helped me to work out harder on the other days when I'm training, and to still give my body the rest that it needs to recover, the time that it needs to recover. So that's pretty much what's been going on. I feel really good. Like I said, I feel really good. I feel better than I ever have. You know, my body is functioning very, very well. I don't really have any aches and pains that I can complain about. I feel really good. My arthritis, you know, I have arthritis in my feet and in my hands, and a little bit in my knees, but the arthritis in my feet and in my knees almost never bothers me, which is fantastic, because it had gotten to the point where, you know, it was quite painful, and I was at times having to take medication for it. So that's been great. The arthritis in my hands still bothers me a little bit, but you know, I feel like I've made great progress there. So that's an update for you. I will say that, you know, this journey will never end for me. I will always be on a journey to keep myself fit. I'll always be looking for new ways to improve my fitness, and that kind of thing, because you know, like I said, the whole reason for this was that I wanted to be a healthy old person. And so now it's my mission to maintain my weight loss and maintain my health throughout the aging process for me. So this will be a continuing journey for me. And I will say that it has been well worth it. This was a long journey for me, most of you know. But even if it had taken 2 or 3 times as long, it would have been worth it. And so if you are on this journey, hang in there. Don't beat yourself up about falling off the wagon or anything like that. Just keep plugging away at it. Every little change that you make helps. It is a commitment. You do have to, you know, really commit to the healthy eating. But once you make the change to the healthy eating, you will feel so much better that you almost stop missing some of the bad foods. I almost stopped missing some of those bad foods that I used to eat, because when I eat them, I feel terrible. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. I don't want to have that, oh, I feel awful feeling, or I feel over full. I don't like that sensation anymore. So, you know, so don't give up. Keep plugging away at it. It's well worth it. You have to commit to it. You have to promise yourself, because you're worth it. You've got the rest of your life to live. Why not live it healthy? That's my update for now. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I will try to get back to all of you. And again, I want to say thanks to everyone for their support along this journey. It has been invaluable to me having people support me in my journey, you know, pushed me along in my journey. And for those of you who have said that I've motivated you, you know, thank you. That is a huge motivator to me to continue down this healthy path, because so many of you have talked about getting inspiration from my journey. So, you know, if I could inspire just one of you to get healthy like I am, it will have all been worth it for me, because I know what it feels like, you know, to have achieved my goals and to feel the way I do. So that's it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.